Hey, good evening. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg. I have been doing this series on healing from within, and this is the day 4. Last 3 days, I've talked about general how the body can heal itself, and then day 2, I talked about chewing the food properly, and then yesterday, day 3, I've talked about the type of food that you should be eating. Today, I want to talk about your digestive system or your gut function. After you choose the right food and you're chewing it properly, the next step is that your stomach has to be producing acid. Hey, Jaren, your stomach has to be producing proper amount of acid to be able to digest the protein and breaking down to amino acid, which is then absorbed through your gut for your muscle cell to use as a building block, and also your body use that as a energy source. And then the other thing is get into your small intestine, then bile acid, all of that will emulsify your fat and fat soluble nutrients to get absorbed properly. The other thing with the stomach acid is that you have to have proper amount of acid, otherwise your mineral will not get absorbed properly. So that's the other function of the stomach acid. And as the food are absorbed through and then get into the the fiber and etc. get into the colon, larger intestine, that's when all your gut bacteria will feed on the fiber, etc., and produce butyric acid, etc., which is the energy source for your stomach, the gut lining cell mucosa to repair and regenerate. So that's why you have to choose proper food that will feed the gut bacteria properly. And then after your body use up all the nutrients, etc., the waste and toxin are dumped back into the large intestine or colon, and you have to have again proper balance of bacteria there. Otherwise, some of these toxins, for example, inactive hormones that your body dump into your colon, if you don't have a proper amount of balanced bacteria, good bacteria, they can be reactivated and reabsorbed through your system. And some of the toxin will, again, the same thing, will get reabsorbed through the colon into your system if the bacteria balance is not there. So it is important that making sure your stomach is functioning, the whole GI tract is functioning, including stomach and your colon bacteria balance. The other thing with the stomach acid is that stomach acid actually help maintain the balance of the good bacteria in your colon. If you have a very low acid, then some of the bad bacteria may overgrow. So what affects your digestive system? Your digestive system is controlled automatically. We don't have to think about it. Your sympathetic system control it. How much acid it's going to produce, how much bile salt, how much enzyme, all of that is controlled by your sympathetic system. And also your also your colon the whole gut has its own intricate nervous system that control the whole thing. So that's why a lot of time we talk about gut brain. We consider that your GI tract and digestive system has its own little brain and control center that our brain does not control at 100%. But however, the stress will affect your gut function, the movement, acid production, digestive enzymes. So you have to make sure that you are, keeping your stress level normal, quote unquote normal. For everybody, it's a little bit different, but if you are in a chronic stress, severe chronic stress, definitely it's going to affect your bowel movement, detox, enzyme production, acid production, and also bacteria balance. So I will talk about more on how stress affect the whole body, especially your gut and your sleep and your brain tomorrow. If you have particular concern or question about the whole gut function, definitely message me and I will get into more detail with you. I hope this is a helpful information for you tonight. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg, and I'm grateful to serve.